Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a review for the new Kindle colorsoft. There has been so many mixed reviews all over social media, YouTube, and personally when I first got this Kindle colorsoft, I was super excited about it, which I still do like it. But there's just a couple things on there that I feel like I wanted to make a video on, and then based on how you feel about that, you can gauge whether or not you feel like it's worth you spending your money on. So the first thing I would say is this Kindle costs $279. I did get it in the metallic black. Honestly, $279, and with tax, it was over like $300. I personally feel like that's a lot for a Kindle. I do have a Kindle Basic and also a Kindle Paperwhite, and I didn't spend nowhere near that amount of money on it. Amazon did have a sale on it, and I think it went to like $239 or $249 recently. That's still a lot. And to be honest, after like having this for about 6 or 8 months, I definitely don't feel like it's worth it. So we can talk about the size. So the size of the Kindle is 7 inches. Not terrible, but to be honest, if you're really wanting the Kindle colorsoft and you want it for portability, I don't think this will be a great option because it doesn't really fit in like little small bags. So I have a Lululemon mini like belt bag, and this does not fit in there. My other Kindles do, so I do hate that I can't just throw it in there and go. I have to actually carry like a little tote bag or actually carry my purse, and I hate that because sometimes I don't really want to carry a big bag, so I can't use that belt bag like I want to. Another thing I would say is that the Kindle is not in dark mode. So you see how the screen is white. On the other Kindles, everything is in dark mode when you're reading, when you're on the library, when you're on the home screen. So I don't like that. I'm not sure if Amazon's going to come out with an update to fix that, but personally, that is like a big thing for me. I really hate the fact that I don't have the home screen in dark mode. The advanced reader copies, you won't be able to read those in dark mode either. So the only way that you will actually be able to read in dark mode is if you get your books from Kindle Unlimited, from Libby, or you actually buy them from Amazon. So like, for instance, the book that I'm currently reading, you have it in dark mode. Also, I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but also you can kind of see some of the words on the background. Like, maybe this isn't really a good book to show y'all, but you see how you can see like previously it says this book. You can see like the screen previously of what was on there. I don't like that either. Honestly, I feel like Amazon was in such a rush to get this device out because everybody really wanted it that they didn't really like take their time with it at all. So I don't like that. The colors of the books though, the colors, like the cover colors, I do love that. Like, it's so pretty. I do feel like that overall, that would be the only reason why a person would actually get this colorsoft. Other than that, it's really not worth it. You can actually change it. So like the color style, you can do vivid. You can do vivid or standard. If you go to standard, it still looks pretty good, but I like having it on vivid because it actually enhances the color. Also, on that same setting, you can change like the brightness of it, or you can put it on auto brightness. I don't like to do that. I just change it myself. Another thing that I do like is being able to change the warmth. So on the other Kindles I have, they're actually old. Like, I have the basic and the Paperwhite, but they're so old that they don't actually have this warmth feature. So I do like that. You can turn that on like at nighttime if you want your brightness up a little bit, but you want the warmth. Like, that's an option too. I don't really use that a lot. I use it sometimes, but I just like being able to have the option so that way if I do want to use it, I can. Battery life, I would say the battery life is okay. I feel like my other Kindles, once again, lasted a lot longer. And it's crazy because they're older Kindles, so I'm not sure why, but I feel like I could get like a month out of them reading it every day and having a full charge. This one, I would say like 2 to 3 weeks, just depending on how often I use it. So I would say if you're looking for a Kindle and you want the battery life to be really good, I honestly don't think that this would be a good choice. I do like that you can highlight in color. They don't actually have that option on the other Kindles. You can highlight, but it'll be in black. But like, let's say for instance, you wanted to highlight something, you would just hold it down and then you can click on here, and then you have the different colors. So you can do yellow, pink, blue, or orange, and then it'll actually highlight it in that color. I do love that, and having that as an option. Some people do that and have it color coded. I just highlight it whatever color I feel like when I'm actually on that page. Sometimes it changes, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like as far as the Kindle colorsoft, if you read graphic novels, I feel like this will be really, really good for you. Like being able to actually read and see the pictures and stuff in color would be so nice reading graphic novels. I don't have any on here to actually show you guys, but I have seen some other videos where people read graphic novels and it looks really nice. So that would be good and be a pro if you're into graphic novels. A lot of these books I have on here are from Kindle Unlimited, which is $11.99 a month. It is a subscription. The price did go up. I feel like it keeps going up. At first it was like $9.99. Now it's $11.99. Next month it'll probably be $13.99. They just keep going up. Overall, I feel like it's worth your money, even if you were to read like 2 books a month or maybe even 1. Because to be honest, if you were to download, especially with the price of these Kindle books now, if you were to actually download the price of a Kindle book, that will pretty much pay for your subscription. The only thing is on Kindle Unlimited, you can only download like 20 books at one time. And when you download those 20 books, you can read them and have them forever unless like you don't pay for your subscription anymore. Libby, which Libby is free. You just need a library card with that. You can go in there and download books. Sometimes, like if it's a very popular book, you will have to wait. But overall, I do love using Kindle Unlimited and Libby. Another thing that someone told me to do, and this is so awesome, but let's say you downloaded a Kindle book from Kindle Unlimited and then you cancel your subscription. Or let's say you downloaded a book from Libby, and when you downloaded the book from Libby, they sent you an email and was like, your loan is about to end. All you got to do is go right up here and turn the airplane mode on. If you turn the airplane mode on, you will be set. Like, they will not snatch that book back. If you accidentally click off of that airplane mode, they're going to snatch it back so quick. And when you click on it, it's going to say your load ended. Whenever you finish, then you can turn off airplane mode and then they'll take it back. And it doesn't matter then at that point because you've already read it. People were upset about as far as like this yellow line. Personally, I mean, I can see it. But being that you're not really going to be on this screen a lot, you're going to really be reading the book. Other than if you're reading the art, it's not really like, how would I say? So like, I feel like if I would have paid for this with my own money, then I would say yes, I probably would have returned it for the yellow line. But since I didn't pay for it, I don't really care. It is annoying sometimes, but I just feel like it was free, so I don't really care. I did think about returning it back to Amazon and getting a replacement for it, but a lot of people have honestly been saying that they returned it and it looks worse or pretty much the same. So I'm just like, why even waste my time? They do. So there is an option like, let's see, if you go to settings and then go, might be screen and brightness, you can click show covers on your lock screen. So any book that you're actually reading at that time, when you're done, like if you toggle it off, of course it would just be this screen, which doesn't really have anything. But if you wanted to show your covers, you just toggle it back on and then close it, and whatever book that you're actually reading will pop up on the screen. I do love that. They do have it on the other Kindles too, so it's not just the colorsoft, so that is one good thing. But all in all, I would say that this Kindle colorsoft is a waste of money if you're paying for it yourself. If somebody's gifting it to you, by all means, cool. But overall, I would say don't even waste your time. Just get the Kindle Paperwhite, the newest one, because you don't have to worry about a lot of the things that I already addressed. So if you guys have any other questions, just comment below how you feel about it. If you do have one, let me know how you like it. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.